Welcome back, and today we're going to be returning in the instructions to MODUS, and then we'll pick up whatever they're next. Whatever the next request is. So we still have to go in this way.
Back at last. We've been enjoying the connection you've helped us establish immensely. Bring the instructions downstairs, would you?
So now he opened the door for me the first time, but now I get to open the door this time. Which... yeah, there it goes. Usually, the way this interface works, at least in... I don't know if they actually have a way of showing it in Fallout 76. In Fallout 4, you would be bringing up your Pip-Boy. So, that... you pull that little, is it either that knob or the other knob below it? I think it's the knob below it. And you'd actually take that out and plug it in to the little socket there, and then this opens up and then you push the red button. But in 76, at least for this door, it just, you just interact with it and then it opens up. So now, instead of having to go this way, I can go over here. Although, I guess I could have gone this way anyway at the end of the other one because I could come out this way, because that's the way I came out from the elevators. So instead of going through the orientation area, I can just pop right down.
Please, deposit the instructions in the collector against the far wall.
Deposit instructions.
Ah, yes. This should only take a moment. There. Please, step over to the dispenser.
This one. Ah, same one. Same one? Oh, different one. How many dispensers are you going to be using?
Those who came before you butchered our external connection hardware, scrambling the link between us and our closest and dearest system. The Kovac Muldoon orbital platform. An ever-watching eye, trained on Appalachia. In order to secure our connection once and for all, we'll need you to perform one last errand. Our records show several facilities in the region with uplink systems which that device should be capable of overriding. Simply plug the device into the console we've designated, and our modifications should give us the crystal clear connection we've missed for so long. Though standing well back is advised.
So, you have to go ahead and plug that in. Oh, I guess that's just telling me to go out the... oh. Yeah, let's follow the quest markers. So now the other marker should point me to my final destination. Seriously, it still wants me to go outside. Alright, fine. Yeah, we'll do it this way. And push it there. It probably would, I'm being attached. Whee! It probably would update if I just went outside, but I just want to kind of go through this. I wonder if Bethesda could come up with a way to do this kind of door for a camp. That would be interesting. And then you have just an ID card reader that you like, give out to certain friends and stuff. And you couldn't even go open the door, you couldn't even get through or anything without that. And maybe even the laser grid stuff. That'd be cool. So now it updated. There aren't too many other places for me to go to. Here we go. National Radio Astronomy Research Center. So, the place I picked up last time on my way to Sugar Grove. Now I get to go through here, and specifically I need to get up there to that panel. Still have to deal with some scorched, but just one. Also, I don't think the fire escape actually touches the ground. I wonder if that would work. So I'm just coming down just get. Okay, back to hidden. Oh well. Well, there's the back way in. Just don't know what this really gets me. Oh, I do have hacking 1, don't I? Yeah, that's why I'm not sure what this really gets me. Crap. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna miss everything up. Well, at least I'm here. Oh, come on. There.
Pure again.
Kind of. Still in caution. I have 2 level ups to do real quick. Let me do those. Let's get some endurance going. Actually, get blocker. Yep. And another endurance, and another adamantium skeleton. Put that on, there we go. Okay, that should help out with some. I think that might be the... There we go, that's the way I need to go. All the lower level stuff. This actually isn't a bad area for more loot. There's lots of areas around for loot. Is there something like typewriter? I don't think I had a retrieve your drop loot. Doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll just go all the way up these stairs. There's offices with phones and typewriters and fans and a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff, and even things in the basement as well. So up here, I believe there's nobody else around. Pop that in, step back. There that goes.
Protocol 118J, connection to Whitespring restored. New operative signal synchronized. Yes. At last. Signal received. What? What are those things? They appear to be everywhere. We suppose we understand now why it is you wanted to join us. Speaking of which, you've kept your end of the bargain. Let us fulfill ours. We've ordered the Kovac to drop off a little care package. Return once you've collected its contents.
Okay. So now I can do orbital strike beacons and orbital strike, what's the other thing? Scan beacon and strike beacon. So the scan beacon will mark targets and the strike beacon will just call in an orbital strike. And I can make those if I want to. And in the base game, I never really used them. So now I get to return to Whitespring.
Back at long last. Now, as a new member, we may call on you from time to time. You, of course, will be compensated for such efforts. We'll be sure to have a disbursement of whatever it is being used for currency up there these days credited to your account. Otherwise, you're now free to explore the bunker. Our production center has a variety of goods available for purchase, as do our medical bay and science wing. And given the state of things above, you may find our military wing of particular interest, though full access will require a bit of self-promotion. Now, did you have any final questions before we approve your admission? Understood. Then we needn't keep you any longer. Welcome, member, to our little enclave.
And then I get encumbered. Missile launcher. gosh, not bad. Missile launcher has the targeting computer on it and triple barrel. Oh, interesting. Not that I'm going to worry about that too much. So now we can go ahead and start exploring the next part is the military wing and everything, but I'm going to just kind of show off the other parts as I can. Yeah, there you go. So production, and you have quite a few little things in here. You have workbenches, so I can go ahead and come here and just scrap some stuff I don't care about. That's still blob, that's still blob, don't worry about. I'll try to trust I don't care about right now. And there. Which includes a stash box, and these stash boxes have already been here for quite some time. I think they were here since the beginning. So also do I care about whatever that other one was? It says Fury? Ah, less perception. Yeah, I don't want that one. I do want to do... what was it? Oh, weapons. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull all of that because I don't really care about that, and those two can go in there too because I don't really care about them as well. So that should be nuts there. Okay. Yeah, so you got power armor stations here, you got a tinker bench, weapon workbench, armor workbench, several stash boxes around. Not too bad. No scrap boxes or ammo boxes. The only thing that's fun for me is that I can get lost in this place pretty easily. That was not the way out. That, this way, oh, here we go. And then these guys are vendors, and they have various pieces of Enclave plasma weapons, Urban Scout armor pieces, and these vary, these like rotate as you go through sometimes. So, stealth boys. And, oh yes, the plans. So, you have all the XL1 plans and stuff. Is this... because I can do power armor stations. Do large generator. I wonder if this is kind of random as well. I'll have to come back for that. Because these guys all sell the same thing. They're all linked as far as... yeah. So let's go ahead and check the medical, right? Medical bay and science wings. So, medical bay. I don't think there's anything too special in here. Chemistry stations. Oh, there is, sorry. There is stuff. I don't know if I've ever checked these guys before. Let's see. They have drugs. They have drug recipes. Huh. Cool. And interesting. That I did not know. I have to go on my main character and make sure I have stuff for that. So that was the medical bay. So then we want the science wing. Oh, there's another way to production. Huh. Science wing.
And welcome to the bunker's science wing. In this space, great minds once tinkered with the building blocks of life itself. We have managed to rebuild the fabrication system for one of their more interesting discoveries, the mutation serum. You may peruse our collection within at any of our science terminals. We do ask that you watch your step inside. there was a portion of the wing we were forced to demolish for health purposes. Rest assured, the whole space has been thoroughly sanitized several times.
This is really cool. I never noticed this before. Is this the only place that has this part? Yeah. So it looks like it has... I can't interact with them, which is a little annoying, but this is a really cool little gallery of all the different creatures in the area. That's cool. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I like all the little bug ones too. That'd be the cave cricket, the ant. That's the blood bug. That's the honeybees. That's the scorpion. It's the tick. It's the roach. Huh. Cool. Animal creatures. Critters. Oh, I don't know. You know what's not on here, though? Chickens. It doesn't have chickens. I mean, honestly, if we're going to sit there and have rats and possums and foxes, then, yeah. Because you got more right there. You even got Brahmin. But you don't have... Huh. Or beavers. It's missing a few. There's a crab. There's the Marlet Queen. King. Marler. Culper. Angler. You even got the frog on here. You don't have the rat toad? Oh, yep. And then we got, I want to say these are all the cryptids. So the Mothman, Snallygaster, Flatwoods Monster, and Grafton Monster. But yeah, they're actually missing a few. Aw, it's not quite complete. That's a bit annoying. Yeah. Huh. Oh well. Or even the, like you would have the, because I'm guessing those are the fireflies. But you don't have the rat toad on here. And you have the Marler Queen, but you don't have the little crab guys that come out. Huh. Not quite a complete set. Oh well. So these guys have some fun stuff as well. And they have the specific serums for specific mutations. And then they... I must not have enough ranking or something.
Mutation serums are an engaging bit of science. Harvested from specially preserved tissue samples, they carry with them no adverse effects.
Huh.
Unlike their equivalents found in nature, all the benefits with none of the pain.
Not entirely true. You can take the serum to get the mutation, but the negative effects are only eliminated for a short time, and then you still get the regular negative effects. But they're supposed to have the plans. I wonder if I need to advance more in the story to get through to that. So let's get to that part. Here. And this side, there we go. Military wing.
Greetings, member. Welcome to the Whitesprings Military Wing. From here, local generals oversaw the region's thermonuclear missile silos and enjoyed access to a trove of military intelligence and materiel, given they had the proper clearance. This means, unfortunately, that to gain access to these lovely tools, you'll need to earn your clearance by attaining the rank of General. You'll need to register with the bunker's promotion system. It will track your actions via the Kovac and issue commendations for acts it deems of merit. Accumulate enough and you'll be promoted to the rank of General and granted access to the region's nuclear silos. And while we're unable to promote you directly, we can help. The facility had an old military operations system we managed to get our claws into. Using this system, we can now issue commendations of our own. If you help us, that is. All you need to now is access any of the military systems terminals against the back wall to start your rise through the ranks.
I do like how it says any, but then it points to a specific one. And we'll go ahead and use that one.
Promotion system engaged. Welcome. Private. Accessing bunker records for previously completed support operations.
Don't think I have any.
No records of support operations found. System requires additional commendations. Valid acts include target elimination operations, bunker support operations. Completion of tasks will result in immediate issuing of commendations. Good hunting.
Right, so basically this kind of turns into a bit of the daily and weekly challenges kind of thing, except this has no expiration on it. So it's basically you do the Enclave events, the random ones that crop up, either, what is it? I don't think there are any actually. No, there are. Real Blast is actually one of them. Not sure I want to deal with that one. Manhunt isn't. Bots on Parade is another one. The other option you actually have is really just either killing legendary enemies, any legendary enemy, or killing Scorch Beasts. So one of the things I could do is one of the easier events to do, which isn't up right now, is doing something like Leader of the Pack, where you get a 3 legendary creatures to kill, and they're just wolves, so they're not really too difficult. So when that one pops up, you can go ahead and do that one, and that gets you 3 of them, and then, you know, doing that a little over 3 times will get you done. There are options to do, yeah, I don't think I want to do that one. You can do the Horde quests as well, Horde events. Those would work as well. So there are different ways of doing it. I'm not going to actively go through trying to do this one. This one's kind of like as I go along and as they come up. If they're ones that I'm wanting to do, then you can go ahead and do them as I'm doing the rest of my exploring. And the thing is, when it's the commendations, like doing 10 isn't just like, oh, you do 10 and then you get the next level. No, 10 is it. So once you get those 10, then you're done. If you run in to do something like, if something's going on like the Spooky Scorched or Festive Scorched or the Treasure Hunter events, and there's, because they're legendary, I believe. by default, so those count as legendary starred, the starred epic creatures that it's referring to in the list there. So those count. So, and even if it's something as little as, well, even like, the leader of the pack, or even just like if I went through some even other lower level areas and I just happened to come across a legendary enemy, then yeah, that just counts. Even out here in the Whitespring area, if it was a legendary ghoul, then that would count. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and let that be in the background and actually go ahead and start doing some of the other little items that I haven't been getting around to. So this will be a chance to do some of that. First, I think it'll be popping over to my camp. So I moved my main camp over here to Whitespring. And just to make sure I can get some easier access to vendor and kind of just like a more centralized type of area. Let's see if I can do some. I have like the updated cooking station and added the perk card reader and stuff. So utility. Go. And we just do some vendoring real quick. I can take some imitation seafood. That's nice. Okay. So I think my first little stop is actually going to be up in Morgantown and work on getting the next journal for the overseer at the high school, and then probably end up working down to the university. But first I have to discover those spots. So starting from the airport, I need to make it to the high school. I need to get across. If I can get on something not so deep. What I need to worry about in here are ghouls. Yeah, see there's some over there. And they're all generally just laying down. They're usually not just out walking around. There we go. Morgantown. What I need to worry about are five of them? I don't want to say there are 5 of them. Anyway, these guys need to go down, so let's work on that. If I can aim. Yep. I just need to get the runners not running. Come on, Jesus. One. Okay. Down. Getting a little conga line going. Alright, that one in the back could heal up quickly, so let's see if I can just pop him real quick. There we go. Okay, now I can focus on these guys. Okay, now the only thing I'm here for is the tape, but while the town has ghouls, the high school has scorched. And speaking of which, got the high school. Can I be sneaky enough? Ooh, looks like I can. Now, easy enough. There's some on the top level, there's some on the lower level. This is also a good place to get some microscopes if you need to get some more fiber optic. Ooh, noodle cup. Alright, let's go ahead and play this.
Overseer's personal journal. I was in my junior year when I got the news that Mom died. Mining accident. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family. You never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces. I started living in the library more than before, and I was already there most days to begin with. And Evan... Oh, God. Evan. Mom had introduced us just a few months before. Graduated a year ahead of me, just went right to work in the mines. So handsome. Oh, and those arms. What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he stuck with me. After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after his shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from Vault-Tec, it was like a light turned on. Protecting families, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault-Tec University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
Alright, nice little part in the Overseer story. And next thing we get to do is go ahead and find the university. So let's go ahead and pop out. And this is the fast travel point for the high school. So this is the high school, and then the red rocket is right over there. But I did this way, so I could get to the university a little bit easier. So they're gonna be scorched, I think, on the roof. Yeah, there's one. And then I don't think there's any actually like along this back part here on the ground, but they can be on the roof, and I think, nope, that's just a chimney vent. That's what I run into. Oh, there's some. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, there's some more. If I had a Molotov. Now let's see what I can do. Oh, okay. He's just blocking the way. Alright. These guys out. But yeah, there's a few. So we can knock some more of these out. Actually, I think I'm gonna try and sneak by. I'm close to the university. I just kind of want to pick that up right now before I run out of time, since it's right here. This part's nice and clear. There's the Mama Dolce's right over there. And this is Vault-Tec University. And I will pick it up here next time. We'll call it a part. There's a nice little guy there that you can have a little conversation with, depending on his chat will vary depending on his your intelligence. So, but anyway, so we'll call it a part there, and next time we'll go ahead and start exploring the Vault-Tec University for the parts I need to do in there. And thanks for watching.